on the top of the wedding cake.
I wish I could go to a party.
You don't wish any such thing, silly goose. It would be all, good evening, Lady Carmichael, and how are you tonight? Why, Lord Ashbury, I'm flattered you remembered my name. I am very well indeed.
Looks like they be pressing to take over for you tonight, Miss Darling. Oh, they're welcome to it. I don't really want to go.
Why not, Mother?
Oh, Wendy, it's just a funny feeling I have. I don't know why, but I really would feel better staying home. But it's for Father's business, and that comes first. Don't you worry, Miss Darling. Nana and I will see to the children. Oh, I know that.
And we aren't going anywhere, except to bed.
We won't even go to fight pirates or Indians.
Oh, no.
Oh, gracious, no, you wouldn't want that.
Mother, the carriage is waiting.
Oh, I must say goodnight, my darlings.
We are that indeed, Miss Darling.
Wendy, take care of your brothers.
Of course I shall.
And John, keep an eye out for Michael.
Must I?
Yes. And Michael, obey your sister.
I won't, of course.
Then you'll have Nana to answer to.
Mother, we can't be late.
Take care, my darlings.
Have a wonderful time, Mother, and remember what everyone is wearing so you can tell me tomorrow.
And I want to know everything you have to eat.
I've got the fish in the kitchen, so you're in charge, Nana.
We don't have to go to bed right away, do we, Wendy?
Well, I'm not sure. It's only just dark. We have time for a story.
Yeah, tell us the one with pirates.
But pirates are so wicked.
But that's why I like it.
They tie your hands behind your back and they make you walk the plank. Then you drop down into the sea and sharks come and they have you for supper.
Do they really do that, Wendy?
They do. And then they tie you to a cannon, shove you down the cannonball, and then blast you to the sky.
I've never seen a pirate do that before.
Who's there? Nana, stop that. You'll make Liza mad.
And just what's going on in here, Nana. Everything looks normal as can be. Now shush, or you're going outside.
See who? I didn't see anybody.
Just me?
You don't want to be stuck in the doghouse, do you?
There's nothing out there, not a soul. Oh, Nana, look what you've done. Do you think you broke any bones?
Takes more than a ball of fur to break Liza, laddie. And that is it. Nurse or no nurse, I cannot abide by this racket. Come on now, take your medicine. I warned you good and proper, and I know the children are safe in their own beds. Come along, you big brute.
Well, that's a fine how do you do.
And how do you do too?
Who are you?
Just me, Peter Pan.
Just I, you mean?
I, me, and who might you be?
Wendy, Mariah, Angela, Darling.
Well, la-di-da.
When?
I'm no pirate, but I've got some pirates who are my best enemies.
Wow.
Second star to the right, straight on till morning.
Oh, that's a silly address. How will the mailman know where to deliver your letters?
I don't get any letters.
Surely your mother must get letters.
Don't got a mother, never had one, and don't need one. So there.
Who tucks you in at night?
Me, myself, and I.
Who gets you porridge in the morning?
Me, myself, and I.
Who gives you your medicine when you're sick?
Me, myself, and I.
May I ask you something, Peter Pan?
You certainly are full of questions.
What are you looking for?
My shadow.
And just what would your shadow be doing here without you?
That bear you keep in here tore it off the other night.
Nana's not a bear!
It's a very big dog.
I don't care if she's a hippopotamus with 3 eyeballs. I want my shadow back.
I haven't the foggiest idea what you're talking about.
Who's that?
Tinkerbell. She's a very beautiful fairy, but so tiny that only I can see her. What's that, Tink? You know where my shadow is. You do? Of course I do. In there.
Is this it? Yes, I should think it would do very nicely. Would you like me to sew it on for you?
I should like that very much.
I dare say, this might hurt.
I won't cry. Peter Pan never cries.
Say, you are... Especially for someone so young.
How old are you anyway?
I won't lie, I am young, but I don't know how young. You see, I ran away the day I was born.
How exciting. Whatever would you do that for?
Well, I heard my father telling my mother what I was going to become when I grew up to be a man. But I don't want to grow up to be a man. I don't want to grow up, period. I just want to be a boy and have fun. So I ran away to Kensington Gardens, and that's where I met Tinkerbell and the other fairies.
Where do fairies come from?
You won't tell anyone?
Cross my heart and hope to die.
Okay, then I'll tell you. When the first baby laughed, its laugh broke into 1,000 pieces that all went skipping about, and that was the beginning of fairies.
Do you still live with them in Kensington Gardens?
Only sometimes. Usually I live with the Lost Boys.
Who are they?
Babies that fall out of their nanny's carriages while they're looking the other way. If they're not claimed in 7 days, then they're sent off to Neverland to defray the expense of keeping them.
Neverland!
Yeah, but they're tiresome.
What?
Well, because they want me to tell them stories. But I don't know any stories. I don't have anyone who can tell us any stories.
Wendy can tell stories.
There, stand up and see how that suits you, Peter.
Well, it's better than it was before. You certainly are a very handy person to have about, Wendy.
Thank you, but I best believe it's time to get back to the Lost Boys and these two get back to sleep.
The Lost Boys. Can you really tell stories?
Wonderful stories! Stories about the Sultans of Arabia and the Pharaohs of Egypt.
Yeah, and Snow White and Cinderella too.
What's that, Tink? Those stories don't sound stupid at all. I think they sound wonderful.
Tinkerbell doesn't like stories.
She says she only hates the stories that you tell.
They're wonderful stories, really.
Well, then come with me to Neverland and tell stories to the Lost Boys.
Oh, but what about John and Michael?
They can come too. Of course there's room. There's always room in Neverland.
Can we go, Wendy?
Will we meet pirates and Indians?
Of course, they're everywhere.
But there won't be any of that nasty fighting, will there?
No, Tink, there's never any fighting in Neverland.
Oh.
Back.
Except all the time.
Oh, then can we go, Wendy? Please?
Oh, but what about Father and Mother? Won't they miss us?
Wendy, you can come back whenever you want. Please, come to Neverland and you can
We'll
be
do
our
our
mother
chores.
and you can tell us stories and you can mend our socks.
Well,
Mend our socks.
it's very tempting. But wash down your ears and everything. In that case, I better bring my sewing kit. Yay! How do we get to Neverland?
There's only one way. We fly. Tink, sprinkle them with some fairy dust. Tink, I will put your house on the pirate ship if you don't do as I say.
It's wonderful. I feel so light.
But we're 3 stories up.
Don't worry. Think happy thoughts and you'll fly like a bird.
I'll think about a beautiful gown and a magnificent carriage. I'm thinking of my birthday and cake and ice cream and presents.
I'm thinking of
Hurry, Michael. If you don't hurry, you won't know the way.
Christmas and candy and candles.
Look at London. It's all aglow. I've never seen such a beautiful sight.
I've never seen it from up here before.
Peter, don't fly so fast.
Sorry, if you get lost, just ask any bird to point out. Second star to the right and straight on till morning.